I think the biggest challenge in facing urban innovation is to balance the different interests of stakeholders.
The urban innovation involves a lot of different stakeholders, government bodies to begin with, and then citizens and corporations, startups, NGO, NPOs, and etc., etc. And then creating consensus is the first challenge, I guess. And then generally speaking, even after consensus is built, you need to scale the innovation, typically devised by the startups. So scaling of the technology for region-wide or city-wide, urban-wide innovation is always critically difficult.
I really think the biggest challenge facing urban innovation, but also us as a globe, is climate change. I mean, it's a massive challenge. It's a massive, huge problem that we are understanding. We've been working on it for centuries now. In climate change, we think that sort of the easy stuff has been done, the technology, the innovations. The big challenge is how to scale all of that, and how to mobilize the ecosystems around change, and how to integrate the innovations and the stakeholders and those who are committed. I think that is a massive challenge for the whole world and for Europe. But the good news is a lot of people are willing to do that, but we need to sort of speed up that radical transformation.
Well, for me the biggest challenge is the relation of mobility with space, because we need space, we need to free up space to be able to implement all these kind of new ideas where we need to take care of the water and get more nature in the cities. And to get space, we need to get a lot of objects, mobility objects out. So the relation mobility and space is for me the biggest challenge. So how we keep mobile with less space.
Well, governments are actually struggling to find their role, how to deal with urban innovation. So shall they stimulate by lawmaking, provide networks, financial instruments? They're actually struggling, but the rate of change is so high. How should they behave in this network?
I think one of the big challenges facing urban innovation is to enable cities to become more ecologically sustainable while maintaining prosperity, but also being socially inclusive as well. I think there's been too many cases where innovations have developed and cities have grown that have led to social exclusion of particular groups, and whereby the opportunities to improve the ecological context have not been seized. So I think those are the twin challenges for innovation in the future.
Well, the biggest challenge we have is to align innovation with the challenges like climate change, resource efficiency, and to adapt the regulation of the markets so that innovation is scaled into the markets much faster than it is today. Because today we have a difference between the innovative new solutions that are available and the regulations of the markets that are not in favor to push the innovations into the markets and scale them out.